Marco Martinez, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. This has been a career year for him. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. And they get the out. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the runner in scoring position. No outs. And now the right fielder, Zach Cole. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Jackowitz makes the grab. One down. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Kevin Mateo.
Kevin Mateo.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, July.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Third baseman, Marco.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Up and in, ball 3. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Slings it across. 2 away. Buddy Jackowitz, the next up for the Padres.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And he lays one down the left side. Fires to first in time.
The catcher, number 17, Victor.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Marco Martinez. Fought off foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And there's a base hit to the left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 35.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
On the ground to third, Martinez. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second,
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Pajes at first, 1 gone. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Man at first, 1 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. Picks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Bogaerts working through some struggles lately. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out and a runner at second. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure,
Throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 3. Martinez, only 20 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. First pitch, not close.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a ground ball to first, and that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Throw over to first. Martinez back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
There goes the runner. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. So a job. 1 down. Now the 3rd baseman, Marco Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a chopper out to short. In there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Jorge Mateo now. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Another throw over. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. Throw over to first. Ball game. Martinez had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So 2 down. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. And he deals. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard hit left side to second, Polanco. And that is the inning. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1. The Padres coming to bat. 2 on, 2 outs.
The third baseman, Marco Martinez.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards left center. Wood on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. First and second, no outs. And now James Wood. And a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And first offering is fouled off. Joe, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
One ball.
In the dirt.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Marco Martinez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Patino, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Popped in the air, left side, Salas. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Martinez with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of any.
Marco Martinez, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
No outs, runner on second.
Martinez.
And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that is out of play. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Number 25, Andrew.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Gurriel at third. Carroll over at second. Del Castillo over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2.
This team is ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bounce to the right. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Garcia stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Garcia.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. So up next, Marco Martinez. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
Just missed.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
And that one fouled off. Grounded to third, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Martinez had a good day at the office. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
First and second, no outs. Martinez, the next to hit. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that one hammered. Gurriel drop step going back. Bang! He circles the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Marco
Martinez, only 20 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Nelson back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Martinez.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith. Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Martinez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Man at first. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Man at second with 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
On the ground to third. And they tag him out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. And that's fouled off. Ferrer, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Cody Bellinger.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground to third. To second, there's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Martinez had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day. Marco Martinez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Diaz back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The center fielder, number 35.
Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one the other way. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
First and second, no outs. Ryan Mountcastle steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one popped in the air left field. And that is a big first out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 1 out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Nico Horner. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo.
Perdomo.
Swing and a ground ball. Quips it to Mountcastle. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, center fielder Justin Crawford.
One out, bases empty.
Third baseman Marco.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one. Line drive, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a foul out of play.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. The two strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. That's his fourth home run of the series. It's 3-3. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. And that's outside. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Martinez had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up.
One down, and now Marco Martinez. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Martinez went deep in his most recent game. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Martinez leads off first with one away. Burns with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Runner takes off in there for strike three. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants, and very nicely done for the out. Two left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. One out, bases empty.
Ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball two. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That one ripped. That's back. Bang! He sends one out the opposite way. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-5. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Martinez, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.